Well, the Charleston Wine and Food Festival is back, bigger and better than ever. Joining us to share all of what we have to look forward to this year on This Week's Food Friday is Gillian Zettler, Executive Director for Charleston Wine and Food. Great to have you back.
Great to be back.
So last year gave you an entire year to think about how you're going to make this year so much better, which I think it's hard to improve upon perfection, but tell us what's new coming up in 2022.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. I mean, it's been 2 years since we were last all clinking glasses and celebrating our amazing hospitality scene in Charleston. But we are so ready. We have over 120 events that are taking place beginning next Wednesday, if you can believe it, kicking it off for the very first time in the festival's 17-year history. We're doing opening night at the Cistern Yard at the College of Charleston. And I think one of our biggest changes is that we've got the Culinary Village that's taking place over at Riverfront Park in the city of North Charleston.
Oh, that's going to be fun. And then you, of course, have the finale at the end of everything, a culmination of the entire program, and that's taking place where?
The finale is taking place at the Cigar Factory downtown. So, we've got a ton of events that take place over the course of the 5 days all over the place. We've got a ton of beautiful events happening at Brittlebank Park. There's tons of tickets that are still left for our new concert series that we're doing in the evening at the Culinary Village with Lake Street Dive and St. Paul and the Broken Bones and Tank and the Bangas. And I think one of the largest misnomers is people know that we have a very boisterous ticket launch, and there are still tickets that are available. And even if ticket purchasing is not for you, we're really excited to offer some free programming this year as well.
Yes, let's talk about that free programming, because that is something that's new. And I think a lot of people are going to participate in that because sometimes those tickets, they're pretty tough to get. So what are you offering for the free programming?
So we're doing an installment of an event that has become really beloved locally called Click at Night. So we're offering the 100-foot journey in Hampton Park. We're so grateful to work with the City of Charleston and the Parks Department to offer that. We'll have food trucks and free popcorn and aquapana and San Pellegrino for people to come out. I think the weather is going to be beautiful. And then we're expanding our footprint out at the Culinary Village with an area we're calling the Pavilion, with more food trucks, tons of fun. So even if you're not inside the gates with a ticket, you can still feel like you're part of the action.
Oh, that sounds so much fun. But I want to talk about some of the people that are coming to town that are going to be showing off their wares and what the Charleston Wine and Food Festival is all about. Why do you hold this? Is it a way to get sort of the audiences familiar with food and what's happening in the culinary arts? Or is this also to benefit, besides the city in which it's being held, but other ways in which you benefit?
So I think a lot of folks don't know that the festival itself is a 501c3 organization. So we're a nonprofit entity, and there's lots of festivals out there that's not necessarily the case. So we are really proud to be able to be an entity that shines a light on this amazing culinary and hospitality community that we have here in Charleston. And we all know, if you've lived here for a while, that the community has changed and evolved a lot. So we feel like it is our purpose to be there creating experiences for people to understand the history, the places, the people, and of course celebrate all of that together creates this amazing sense of community that we feel like launches in March, and then we carry that beautiful feeling throughout the rest of the year.
And you do have stars of wine and food coming in from all over the place.
We do. I mean, one of the things that I know that our local chef and beverage community appreciates the most is the opportunity to network and connect and be able to learn and be curious from peers that are coming from all over the place. So we welcome guests from California and DC and New York, international guests. And it really is, it's usually very easy asks. Folks are excited to be here in Charleston, and they know that we have like a special secret sauce here that's like no other place that you can visit.
Now, do people get to try that secret sauce, or are these in the form of talks and demonstrations and other things?
I mean, I think we run the gamut, and that's the beautiful thing. Like the way that people feel inspired is in all sorts of ways. So obviously there are parties and moments to dance and, effervescence. And then there's cooking classes and workshops and dinners that are really like giving an opportunity to dive deep into subject matters like the roots of rice and Black spirituality. And so I'm so proud of the breadth and the depth of the programming that we have, and the fact that it's been curated really by the hands of the people that are going to be speaking to you over the course of the festival week. The festival team is really just the facilitators of all this amazing programming.
Well, we cannot wait, Gillian. So Charleston Wine and Food happening March 2nd to March 6th, and this is at various places throughout the city, so make sure you go onto the website, you check things out. I want to thank you so much for joining us. Welcome back.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We're back after this.